Let's start, nigga.
All right, we back again. Then.
Are you sure you want? What's that? You want to end? No. Okay, we on. Are we on? We are on now. Right.
All right, y'all.
Right. Maybe they didn't want to hear that part.
I
Like,
feel like
I got a premium channel though. Like, what I'm saying? Like, my shit can go on Patreon. I don't gotta figure this shit out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because money and this shit, like, my brain is fucking scattered. Like, I'm telling you, like, I understand, like, how it is to be almost retarded. Like, these motherfuckers kind of slow.
no,
Because you look at some shit, you can't understand it.
your shit ain't. We got electrical sparks, right? That power us. It's a short. When you have a stroke, it become a short. You know what I'm saying? All you got, man, you gonna be all right. You doing the right thing. I see you got a big ass thing of water. I learned some shit, Tippy, because I've been watching. I've been going on channels watching motherfuckers. And a motherfucker, I did this shit once. A motherfucker say we electrical people. So we have to ground ourselves daily. So the motherfucker told me to do it. He was saying every night, go take your shoes off and just go stand in the grass for about 3-4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And you will feel it. It's a wave that goes through your body and grounds you. You know what I'm saying? It clears your mind out because you got to think during the course of the day, we taking in so much shit visually and through our hearing that it's loading up our. This is a what they call them
Computer.
random access memory, RAM. We have RAM in our brains.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't clear that shit out, nigga, we overloaded. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I know I'll be a nigga that's overloaded all the time because I'm thinking constantly about, like you said, scattered brain. I'm thinking over here, I'm thinking over there. But when I did that shit, nigga, I went back in the house. Like I'm an unfocused motherfucker. It's hard for me to focus. When I got back in my apartment, man, I was so focused. I just sat and thought for an hour on one topic. Like, damn, my mind wasn't racing. But that's another topic for another show. Back to the show though.
Right. We've been talking about something, but I guess I don't know. Powers to be didn't want to hear that shit, so we're gonna move on to. Oh, we're talking about Brittany Griner though, right? So what you think about her? And her situation and everything that happened.
I think she was set up, man. They knew what it was. Yeah. They know this bitch smoked weed. She been over there. Grab her up. We need to get this guy free. Because who is Brittany Griner? Because the government could have been like, fuck that bitch. Y'all can have her. Which they did at first. That's what they said. The government said, forget her. It was regular citizens who was like, nah, somebody gotta go talk to her.
There's that LGBT, you know what I'm saying?
The LGBT, right.
The most powerful.
Can't fuck with them. They right behind the Jewish people now.
Right.
Say something bad about them, nigga.
You're right.
Your ass is leaking. You know what I'm saying? For real.
They right behind them.
That's my new thing, nigga. If I'm ever driving up the street and get pulled over by the police, I'm the LGBT community, nigga. You better leave me alone. You want a job?
I'm calling the police.
Right. Quick. And look, hit my hand with the right. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, bet you could be gone without a ticket. Well, you have a nice day, sir.
Okay, big boy.
Right. They ain't fucking with them. And that's why they cut her ass loose. But they got what they wanted.
Right. They got the God of War.
Yup. Now he about, look, they ain't got to worry about shit. They about to handle the Ukraine. That shit, look, he about to put them right back where they wanted to be.
Right. That's what we was talking about, like how, Ukraine is basically a proxy, like if Trump would have won, you know what I'm saying, he was trying to hand Ukraine to them easily because he cut off the aid,
yep.
You know what I mean? So they wouldn't get no money, so you can't fund your motherfucking army.
Right.
And they could just come in and roll over.
Right.
But Biden come in and like they didn't give them motherfuckers like
arm their ass up
about, almost $500 billion.
Damn. So they ain't got to throw rocks and tanks and shit.
Right.
They got missiles.
Yeah, you know. And then they did have that, right? Poland, they didn't hit Poland on a mishap and shit. They talk about Ukraine did it, you know, but even if like maybe they don't want to say Russia did it because
Right.
they're like, oh shit,
They about to take that too,
you know,
huh?
because like Poland is like that's where the pores of the fucking everybody come from.
Right.
The Slavic, that's the Slavic people,
Yup.
you know what I mean? The original word for slave, Slavic, you know what I'm saying? That
Damn.
shit come from, that shit come from them. You know what I'm saying?
Because they was the slave.
Yeah. You know? I mean, like, this is, shit is ridiculous of how people, I'm telling you, man, I don't care what you say, because they, oh yeah, we put it back up when I was talking about the country people before, because it's like a fucking circle. You just, you know what I'm saying? You just going around and around fucking with them white folks, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And doing what the fuck they doing, you know what I'm saying? You just white, you just black, you just white in the black face and shit, you know? Your whole fucking mentality, you know? You can see it, you know what I mean? Especially, right, all the athletes, you know what I'm saying? These niggas could be fucking kings around this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Nigga,
they program though.
7 feet tall, nigga, look, y'all niggas stop fucking up, okay? Nigga,
Right.
you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Smack your whole motherfucking whole front row.
But you
know what I mean? Nigga, get it together.
But they didn't pay them niggas. Them niggas ain't paying attention to the regular
they ain't
motherfuckers
paid,
no
nigga,
more.
they brainwashed.
Yeah, they brainwashed into believing like, hey.
What you think about Deion Sanders?
Man, I don't know why they bothering that man. Why I'm gonna take 200,000-300,000 over 5 million?
The niggas, listen, they don't even got the money, nigga. Say Colorado, but we ain't got the money. Well, we gonna get it, nigga. What the fuck?
They ain't got the money.
They ain't got the money.
So he just jumped in some shit that they ain't even have. I mean, I still can't be mad at the nigga. Y'all, come on, man. Any righteous,
what you talking about, man?
Righteous motherfucker gonna take the big money,
man. But this is the point, man. We listen. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no heroes. You know what I'm saying? We don't have anybody that stands, you know what I'm saying, their ground.
Remember them last heroes? What happened to them niggas?
Man, fuck that part.
On the balcony, giving a speech and all type of shit. Bullets in their head. And the niggas around them knew it was coming. And then nobody warned.
And now they talk about that poison fucking Muhammad Ali and shit.
We got a hero. It's just they won't kill him because they ain't let nobody near him. His name is Louis Farrakhan. And he is not letting it. He's smart. He learned from that shit. He keep them niggas around him. Who gonna jump in front of a bullet?
But they ain't, you know what I'm saying? But, right, they should have made it more of an impact.
Here go the thing, though.
They should have made more of an impact.
Yeah, I understand. But they did make an impact. Where it went wrong is, nigga, the government played their hand. Okay, they got their civil rights. Now let's flood their communities with drugs. Yeah, and make them. And then
retrospect.
It go back to what somebody said. All these motherfuckers got this money. Why in no community of our people do you have the three things that makes a successful community? School, hospital, and a bank.
Right.
In no black community do you have black people putting those things in the community for their own people.
They are, but they are far and few in between.
Right, far few, and so you're exactly right. It's the far few in between. But then when they do get in the community, the motherfuckers who put them there don't take care of them. They look for funding from the motherfuckers that really don't want it to happen. We need funding from the government. The government don't really want to give you shit. They're going to fund you just enough to, okay, we gave you this money. Do what we tell you to do, or we taking the money back. It's another trap. Oh, we stuck dealing with their ass. We need y'all to shut this hospital down, or we not going to give y'all no money for the school. What you think going to happen? Hospital gets shut down. They bring in another company to build another hospital that they can run. This is our hospital. If they ain't got no insurance, don't treat these niggas. What about the white people with no insurance? Treat them. Because they pretty much have insurance. Until we get that, man, we not even in control of our own communities. We don't spend money with each other.
You know, I like I don't like saying the word white, you know. So like I don't say that shit because it's a mental thing. You know what I mean? It's like I told myself a long time ago not to say "dog damn it." You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't say that because like it was blasphemy, right? You know what I
Right.
mean? And people and everybody always, I don't say, and we get into, I say dog. You know what I'm saying? I say got. You know what I'm saying? I don't say like all of that bullshit. You know what I mean?
It's still on the same line.
It's like that's you know I it's how I got to how like right about you ever been mind fucked, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I love, you know what I'm saying, Puff Daddy for that shit, you know what I mean? From that motherfucking movie, get him to the Greek with that white boy and shit. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? He's like you ever been mind fucked? He's like, I'm fucking your mind right now. I'm like, man. And that applies to this whole motherfucking matrix. You know what I'm saying? It's like I even got older and like the meaning of the matrix, you know what I'm saying? It's like I kind of lost it and shit like that. But like then everybody took it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that was my shit, you know what I'm saying? From the beginning, nigga. I made it my last name, nigga. When I saw the motherfucking preview before the movie even came out, I think I got a last name.
So you think you got a last name, huh?
Like, cause it was just Rich. You know what I'm saying? It's just Rich, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real name, no gimmicks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Obi Trice.
Real name, no gimmicks.
Yeah. But it's like, but that was my shit though. And it's like, then the definition of the matrix is the point within which something else originates. You know?
Damn. I ain't know that.
Yes.
That's the definition of it?
That's the definition of it, you know? And so, like,
damn.
And then, Antoine, he said, nigga, you like the cable guy, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like I learned the facts of life by watching the facts of life. Like, you know what I mean? It's like I have come to that realization that I have lived in my own little world.
No, you just a nigga who lived in that world and is secure enough with yourself to talk about it. Other motherfuckers living in that world, they don't want to talk about it. They don't acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? They know they being mind fucked, but they satisfied with it. It's the red and the blue pill again. You can stay in this motherfucker and be cool with it.
True.
You take this pill, I'm changing your life, and you ain't never going back.
Right.
These niggas taking the pill to be cool. I'll stay in this motherfucker.
Dick Gregory said that shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, once you put them glasses on, you know what I'm saying, you can't take them off.
Ain't no going because you didn't saw the real.
And you can't let no man you can't give them to nobody else because you know what I mean? Because they ain't gonna be able to see it.
Right. And then when you trying to tell them motherfucker what you seeing, you crazy.
They got a little quote. They done chopped up his little shit. And he was talking to this nigga. He's like, nigga, shut the fuck up. He's like, will you shut the fuck up? Nigga, I'm talking. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I seen that shit.
Oh my God. I'm like, nigga, he got my namesake, nigga. You know what I'm saying? His name Richard, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Dick Gregory. You know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker.
RG.
He was an intelligent motherfucker. They was scared of Dick Gregory.
Yeah.
For real. They shut him up. He get to talking to niggas. They gonna be like, hey, we ain't going for this shit.
So, hey, I hope they ain't like wait that long to kill his ass too. Cause he was good and kicking, you know what I'm saying? Then he was just gone.
Good and kicking. Then boom. A visit. Look, a whole bunch of motherfuckers was good and kicking.
Right.
Look, Prince was on a tour of America. Got to talking too much. telling the truth.
That nigga been talking too much. You wrote slave on his fucking face.
Right. But then look, notice he was a recluse though. When he started coming out, they got access to him.
True.
Oh yeah, we got you now, nigga. Had Michael Jackson's doctor kill him, like, yeah, you be getting the nigga high every night, give him this. Cause he talking about they don't care about us and trying to tell people what's going on now. Plus he own half the shit. But you know what, man? To go back a couple months, man, motherfuckers done downplayed this shit and this shit is swept out the media. I want to talk about what Tyler, the Creator, did some months ago. The nigga did a ritual, man.
Oh, yeah?
Look, did a ritual, sacrificed some motherfuckers.
What you mean?
At the show the nigga had down in Texas. If you see the shit of the show, the venue, nigga, the nigga got like demonic shit when you coming in.
Right.
Motherfuckers done took these pills and like 20-some motherfuckers done died at this show.
Really?
While this nigga doing a chant on stage.
You talking about Travis Scott?
Yeah, Travis Scott, not Tyler, the Creator. Let me rewind that. My bad, Tyler, man. Travis fucking Scott. This demonic motherfucker.
Yeah, see.
For real, man.
I mean, I understand.
Is they just doing this shit outright now in everybody's face? Oh, they took some bad pills. No, they didn't. Motherfuckers was giving some bad pills.
I think they got stumped out in a stampede where they all, people fall and shit like that. I never understand that shit. I've fallen and I can't get up.
But that's fucked up. That motherfucker sacrificed some people, man.
All right, here, let's listen to Mr. Gregory for a second.
Walk of Fame. Hollywood Walk of Fame. Watch the thing that a lot of great people come out to support you, bless your wife and everything. So congratulations. But I didn't care about it. About the trick. So we define the white folks as, so I guess, white Anglo-Saxon Protestants, or this is like. Well, I don't get into that. I said white folks. White folks. Okay. So if I know all white folks ain't white. Okay. I tell white folks that if you can't get on the phone and call the stock market and determine if they're going up or going down, you ain't white. So, I mean, is there such a thing as an Illuminati? Is there an Illuminati? If you know about it, it's not. It's bullshit. Okay. The real things that come, most black folk don't know about it. The Illuminati, black folk can't even read or write, know about the Illuminati. It's like the Boule. Talk about black folk. Well, tell me what business they own. What company they own. Y'all sit around talking about the Boule, huh? What goes behind that? Okay? It's just stuff they put out, man. It's a game. Now, how deep does it run? I mean, you were talking about how the starved rock thing you talked about in the last clip, that encounter that you had, getting fame, like a lot of people watching it dream of the kind of success that you had. They're the number chump stuff, man. They're number chump stuff. Who was the number one baseball player in history of baseball 100 years? You don't know. I give a damn about that. The word fan means it's a Latin word, fanatic.
Fanatic.
And while we talking about it, Notre Dame's playing somebody today. Georgia's playing Alabama. Whoever wins, the white team will tear up the town. But it's okay to ride behind a silly game. But when you shoot my dad or my son in the back of the head 40 times, that's off limits. Okay? They do it all the time. Every time the game is won. I never understood why the winners ride. Okay? So this is the game. Martin Luther King will be remembered.
That's the whole point
as long as somebody's on the planet. Athletic stuff is happening.
Survival of the Fittest. What is that? What they call?
I read your book, Nigger.
Yeah.
And I read Callous of the Soul.
Yeah.
And I love both books. I mean, you've led a fascinating life.
Say Survival of the Fittest, huh?
There seems to be a transformation. Like at the end of Nigger, you're still riding the fame. Like it's a success story in a way that kind of reinforces the American dream. Like I came from humble beginnings and I became.
Well, that's you. I never said that.
Okay.
I never said that.
Okay, so what?
I've always been listed in the phone book. I never had a bodyguard. The filthiest people on this planet is athletes and entertainers. Okay? You, with this show, have done more for the humanities than 99% of all the athletes and entertainers on the planet. But they've even tricked you to believe that you ain't nothing but doo-doo and there's something big. There ain't nothing but shit, man. All of them, a handful of them will break through. Like Ali. Handful of them will break through.
Right. But what I'm getting at is that you traded it all. You traded all the money and the success and funneled it into the movement.
That was me. That had nothing to do with no damn coach. Huh? I wasn't controlled by white folks. Huh? Black folks made me. Man, I'm in a little club making $5 a night, 3 nights a week. Huh? When I wasn't funny. See? I was a laugh at the party. I was the party clown. Most black folks can do that. What's the difference in being a comedian? Timing. What you doing here now? Hey, man, you can just walk in here and say, people listen to, wow, man, no, you prepared for this. You knew what this was going to be about. You read the books. Huh? So you just don't jump in here and start doing it. Well, that's the same thing with athletes. When I see football on Sunday, I see slavery all over again. The Negroes in the field picking cotton with a ball, and the white folks sitting on the bench with a clipboard trying to act intelligent. Are you crazy? So that's what this is about. Weak in spirit, weak in heart. There's nothing going for you. So I got to reach for something. My family didn't do it. My children did it. So I got to reach at something, huh? And them children better not make no noise while that game's on.
Damn.
See, be quiet. That's what this is about. Don't nobody care about it.
But do people want money and success, that illusion, so much that they're willing to sacrifice? I mean, like one of the things you said, I mean, you were in the belly of the beast at one point. You were playing everywhere, Jack Parr, Playboy clubs.
At one time, I was making more money than Frank Sinatra. Mm-hmm. White folks didn't make me. The agents I was with didn't know about me until I was big. It's the black folks that came. $5 a night. Didn't cost nothing to get in. 35 cents a bottle of beer. You can sit through 3 shows. Why am I so powerful? I refused to do the same show over the next show. So I could start flat-footed last night and done 12 hours. I almost got out of show business. Big Sean. I went to see him downtown. I had to sit at the bar and had no money. So I wasn't under no drink minimum. So I got there and I talked to the black guy that walked through the men's room. Brush your sort of wipe stuff off your shoes. So I came back the next night and he said, "How do you like the show?" I said, "I'm just sad, man." I decided last night I was going to get out of show business. I saw this genius. He said, "Dick Sean, man, he been doing that same shit for the last 30 years. I didn't know that. I didn't know that white folks' time is too valuable to sit through 3 shows. Huh? So he been doing that same thing. He got a thing where he flip a cigarette. And when he get over there, cigarette falls on his lips. Now I don't see the ones he missed. I said, wow, man. Cried. Not jealous. Just, And when he told me that, man, I didn't know that. So it went right in show business. Nobody knew.
Mhm.
Nobody knew.
But the fame, I mean, like some people, they feel like you almost.
Host of the Right Side, thank you so much for joining us. Dick Gregory is our guest again for the full hour. Thank you. Comedian, activist, yes. Philanthropist, yes. Father, yes. Husband, yes. And good friend. Well, let me straighten out the husband.
Can you say yes to the good friend? Nigga, I don't even know you.
We could talk a little. We could talk to this one because, right? You know what I'm saying? Not just make it all about listening.
So happy New Year, you and the family. That's good.
But it's things like this, like people like him that, like,
yes, this
you
is
know,
the annual
like
thing. People look forward to it for you and I to
people,
stop. You know what?
kids need to hear it.
There's so
You
many
know, like
things that
it's
you
supposed to
know
be part of our curriculum by
that
now.
you have
You know
begun
what
to
I'm saying?
share
It's like
with the public.
I was
Derek.
so
I mean, you
good
are
in
some
history.
some of
You
your
know what I'm
kids.
saying?
You're
That was
adopted.
my number one,
You found
and all I
true
learned was
understanding.
about
You
white
not
folks,
talked
though.
about
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Just
And I know
hunky
you
out
got
the
a
hunky. You know what I mean?
about to come out.
But that,
About those
see, that was kind of like for me, knowing you since we was that age, I kind of know that was our daily mission, nigga. Think about, we was in search of the truth because we knew something wasn't right. That shit they was telling us in school.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I got lucky, like with my father's family, my father's side of the family being Muslim. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got into that shit, you know
Right.
what I mean? And then, you know, like that, that brings a different type of thing. And then going to jail,
Right.
you meet all that shit come together, you know.
Right. It give you some direction.
Got
It ain't always
percenters,
bad.
what is it, 6%ers and
5%ers.
5%,
But
5%ers.
it give you meeting them type people, it give you different avenues of what they bombarded you with. Cause nigga, before that, all I knew was, nigga, you got the Christian church, Catholics and shit like that. I never knew nothing about Islam.
Right, you're going to hell. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm
If I don't do this shit, I'm going to
You're
hell. Didn't nobody ever tell me, nigga, I'm putting myself in hell right here.
Right. Like it was like, I mean, like from a child, like I think it was just like if you don't do good, you're going to hell.
Right.
Like that was the only option. You know what I'm saying?
But we being told this: if you don't do good, you're going to hell. But we watching these motherfuckers do heinous shit,
right?
And they ain't went no damn where. Matter of fact, they getting nice cars and big mansions. All the pretty girls.
Yeah, but I do believe, like, you know what I'm saying, that the thing is, right, that's when the karma comes in. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's levels to the shit. It's like about, like, you know, like I always thought about like Christianity, like it's like some kid shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you move on, like, you know, even without Islam, but it's more mature. It's more of a mature type of thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because unbeknownst to most people, you know what I'm saying, like the Quran is recited, you know what I mean? So he spoke the whole shit, you know what I'm saying? He ain't write it down. He ain't write it down, you know what I mean? He was speaking to people, you know what I mean? And so they wrote it down later, however, you know what I mean? But like, you know, it became fortified, you know? It's like, that was impressive when I was younger. Because, like, you know, the Quran ain't changed in, 1,500 years and such, you know. It's like, and so you could trust these words. And even the way, like they say, creation, you know what I'm saying, like how man was made, you know what I mean, made from a clot and blood and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, it made more sense. That even made more sense, you know? And it wasn't just, like the shit that we heard, you know?
Right. It seemed like it was more thought out instead of mythological.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know, it was like, you know.
Because what I'm finding out now about Christianity, man, is they took a lot of what they based Christianity on from Egyptian mythology.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man, all
saying?
that shit come from, man. It's just it's a wash, rinse, and repeat type of, you know what I'm saying, type of thing. And it's like it's the Abrahamic religions, you know,
Right.
like those three. And it's so funny how they have integrated, you know, like the Jews hide behind the Christians, you know, because it's like y'all don't even believe in the same fucking thing, you know what I
Right.
mean? We're like, oh, but like we're against them niggas though.
Right. At all costs, we coming together
We're
against
not.
these motherfuckers.
We're not against the rappers.
We're not against you thugs, but we
We
are
are
against
against
you
them
niggas.
niggas.
Well, I ain't a nigga. Damn if you ain't.
I'm a nigga. She's
Right.
a nigga. We some niggas. Wouldn't you like
Go
to throw your
outside
nigga
if the
too?
sun is shining. If you can stay out that bitch for more than 2 hours, you a nigga.
Right. But what if you can't?
They might accept you.
Like like that's the whole point about, like, you know, people have to understand, stop calling hunkies white. You know what I'm saying? White is white is a definition, you know, of something. And it's not a person, you know. And like, and anybody that argues from being white, being a Caucasian, and saying and attributing yourself to being white, you fucking sick in the head. You know what I mean? You know, like that's some crazy ass shit. And then even on the other side, like I see how, I'm telling you, I see it I see how they have. I said this before, I don't know, but how they have traded, how they have, like, they're calling us black and white. You know what I'm saying? No more African American. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's black, white. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that type of shit. And it's like, who the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how we always fall into these fucking traps about. You know what I mean? I like Namor. You know what I'm saying? It's like my enemies call me. You know what I'm saying? The more, you
Right.
know, it's like my enemies called me. So I'm saying, like, motherfucker, what do we call ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the whole point of the nigga church, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, like, I am, right? This is what my enemies call me.
Right.
So I'm saying, you know, no more games then. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I'm gonna embrace this shit.
Right.
Right.
Wholeheartedly.
I'm gonna
You
use
know
it to motivate me instead of denigrating me.
Exactly. Never ignorant, getting
Right.
goals accomplished.
Right.
Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Simple. Tupac was a prophet, nigga. And like, it all, you know what I'm saying? It's like, before I go, this is what I have to do.
Now, with that being, with you saying that, it come back to what you said about religion. How it's a cycle to be what it wash, rinse, and put back out there.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm thinking like it's been so many years that it's time to wash it, rinse it again, and put it out there in a new form for these younger motherfuckers.
Right.
Because they not basing their life on what we was taught.
Right. But see, that's the whole key to it. Is like, you know what I mean? I have to write it down, you know. And I guess I got a few chapters now, you know what I'm saying? Because it started, you know what I mean? It started off small, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I started off blaming this shit all on women, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, how the fuck did they disappear themselves from the Bible? You know what I mean? That was my fucking question. Like how, why? You know, and then why did it get blamed for every fucking thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make no damn sense.
Somebody had to take the blame. Don't that make sense? Somebody had to take the blame. In every story, there's a protagonist and an antagonist.
To see, this is the thing, right? You gotta wash all that shit away. This is the same argument I'm having with my phone people, with these fucking people in Spectrum, right? Because they trying to tell me I never got the fucking phone. Okay, so all of that you telling me that I gotta do, you know what I'm saying, fill out a report. you see somebody else sign for that fucking phone, that has nothing to do with me.
Right.
Right? And so this is my point about all that shit, you know what I'm saying, that we know has nothing to do with us being men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That the thing is, you know what I'm saying, God, as we know it, is a fucking girl. And you know what I'm saying, these niggas most of the fucking world they are female orientated. Okay? It's a curse and a gift to be a whole fucking man. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we do it. We got the earrings. We do the nails. You know what I'm saying? We do. You know what I'm saying? We don't step over that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't step over that line to be her. You know what I mean? And to embrace all that fucking, you know what I'm saying, power. You know, and because you see how you can see how like how do you be a man and then you know what I'm saying the hair right then niggas had the hair you know what I mean like we didn't you know what I'm saying like it's always something she trying to make us into her you know what I'm saying we try to like she trying to make her we trying to it's like the board she always trying to take over and like and as a man like you know what I'm saying like we got tricked. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to have more than one of them hoes. You know what I'm saying? One of them can't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's supposed to be a balance. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
It's supposed to be a balance. You know, it's like one of them will eat you alive. You know what I'm saying? One on one, we don't stand a chance.
You ever looked at it like this? Women run the world. But in order for them to continue to run the world, they had to trick men into believing that they ran the world.
Exactly.
Because if they don't trick us and we figure out they run the world, we coming to get that motherfucker and put their ass in bondage and we gonna hit you over the head and take the pussy again.
I mean, like, see, this is what I'm trying to say. This is why, like, I'm telling you, I'm trying to call the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to call the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how.
Can't we just all get along?
Yes, because that's how it's going to revert back to. You know what I'm saying? You see how they don't treat us no better than we treated them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, oh, they want equality. They want to, there's like, pictures, you want every fucking thing. And now you turning the boys into the girls.
And the girls and the
Dwayne
boys.
Boy, you see Dwayne Wade,
man,
son?
I swear they was going in on that shit the other night, man. Come on, man. And they both down with that shit.
And it's her though. You know what I'm saying? She can't have no bad. Where's her baby at? You know what I'm saying? Where's her baby at her fake, you know what I'm saying? The baby that she didn't have, but she supposed to have a surrogate. You know what I'm saying? She had a baby. Remember, she was in the fucking hospital with the fucking laid up like she just had a baby, took the pictures and everybody, you know what I'm saying, clowned her ass. Like, bitch, you ain't had no baby. You know what I'm saying? Up there in the gown, like, you know what I mean? In the maternity gown, like you just had a baby. But she had a surrogate baby. Where's that damn baby at?
Right.
You parading this damn boy around
like a girl.
Change his name.
Like that shit cool. Like, what's his name? Said she just said that. Like, what's our boy name? 5150.
Corey Holcomb.
Corey Holcomb just said she just set that boy up for years of ridicule.
Right.
You can't send him to public school.
He's gonna be a tall homo.
Man, you can't you send that nigga to public school. You better teach him how to fight well.
He probably, you know what I'm saying? You know he probably got a trainer.
But the trainer, look, you can be training like a motherfucker. That ain't gonna teach you the street fight, nigga.
Man, I remember, I swear to gosh, I remember Tommy Anderson. Remember Tommy Anderson?
Yes. That name sounds familiar.
They lived on 149th. Chuck, they was all related, but this nigga was a little cocky strong, you know what I'm saying, when we was younger, like 7th, 8th grade and shit. And like that nigga used to beat me at everything, you know what I'm saying? Boxing, you know what I'm saying? Wrestling, like they'll be like just build me up, you know what I'm saying? Cause he was lifting weights, like, you know,
right, he working out, right.
Man, we got into a fight, nigga. I whooped that nigga ass.
Lifting weights to make you bigger. Try to lift me, right?
Man,
he was strong, but you knew how to fight.
I whooped that nigga ass all over the motherfucker. in the snow. And then these motherfuckers, like, I ain't never had no damn belt, man. I don't know what's wrong. I ain't never had motherfuckers putting snow down my damn pants and shit while I'm fighting this nigga and shit.
Hell no.
Yeah, but like, yeah. And we wasn't friends no more. I'd beat the shit out of that nigga though. What was the point to that? I forgot. Got something to
We're
say?
about to start. Oh, what was we talking about, man?
I forgot.
When we went to the Tommy Anderson story.
No, it's like because I don't know. I forgot the correlation.
Man, you know what I've been noticing, man, lately? Why is fucking food getting so expensive? Let me get that. I'm talking about. I'm in the store. I'm in on Church Square. What's that? Simon's. A week ago. I'm leaving out. It's a sign on the door to say case of chicken wings, 40-pound case of chicken wings, $49.99.
Mm-hmm.
The very next day, I'm back in that store. I'm walking out again. I look back over at the sign, case of chicken wings, $59.99. I'm in there yesterday. Case of chicken wings, $69.99. What the fuck? And then I see some shit where the motherfucker was saying that the government they told these motherfuckers the farmers not to harvest their crops.
What?
They letting the crops rot in the field.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
You know what I'm saying? What is this? What is our government trying to do, man? Is they trying to incite society to start some shit?
It's called population control. What's up? I can't read none of y'all names. Can you read them names? What's up, everybody that joined and popped in, popped out? Appreciate you.
I see J-Lo.
J-Lo.
We appreciate y'all. We just having a good conversation about what's going on, man. That you ain't gonna hear it on the regular media.
Right.
Cause they damn sure go to commercial break. Motherfuckers say something they ain't in the script. Commercial break. Then you be wondering, where did that guy go? Oh, they took his ass out back.
Oh, did you see it's a story. TJ, I forgot his last name, and it's a white girl. TJ Holmes and Amy something.
What's going on with him?
They was having an affair. They fucking right. Like she was a nice looking white girl. Hold on, let me see. I guess I could just put in TJ Holmes. What's her name? Her name is no. Look at that, man. See what it say. I forgot her name. But like
Amy Robot.
yeah, there you go. So they fucking, you know what I'm saying? They used to be on air every day together and shit. You see, she kind of nice looking, you know what I mean?
Right.
And she ain't the only one this nigga was fucking, I guess. And so like then they got like but they had filed for divorce, you know, so I guess they were separated and everything, you know, it's supposed to be a Buddy Hill. You know what's funny though? She was married to the nigga from Melrose Place. Billy. You know what I'm saying? With the little crooked lip and shit.
Was she?
Yeah, I used to watch that shit. You know what I mean?
I used to fuck with Melrose Place too, because everybody was fucking everybody in that
Exactly.
bitch.
Yeah, you
I
know
wanted to move to Melrose Place.
Right.
I'm like, shit, I can at least hit the first floor.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right, yeah. So this nigga was married to her. It was like and then she had cancer. He done walked the bitch through cancer and she left him.
Oh, that's
fucking
crazy.
black dude. And then like I guess he been slinging dick, you know what I'm saying, to a few people. It's like, everybody's saying though, like, the higher ups don't like that shit, you fucking their girls, like everybody fucking, like somebody said like, well, I don't want to fuck them, you can't fuck them. You know what I'm saying? They all facts, right? Sorry, whatever. Homos fucking each other. I think homo is okay.
I don't know. I ain't too sure, nigga. I'm looking at the door. Maybe they about to kick that bitch shit. LGBTQ. You're going down.
And that is one thing though, like get this motherfucking show off the road, off the floor, and people pay, you know what I'm saying, to hear the content, and like keep it PG, and then you go to the Patreon and shit like that, and then they call in with or not call in, but request shit, you know what I'm saying, things like that. Need a fucking right, I gotta get that. I keep getting rushed. Nigga, moving along. Gotta take all this shit. Nigga, like, damn it, nigga, like, for real? You know what I'm saying? Like, my memory? Like, fuck, you know what I mean? My sight? The fuck you out of here?
You ain't the Lone Ranger, nigga. This glaucoma tearing my shit up, nigga. You like, hey, can you read the names? I want to say, nigga, this is the blind leading the blind, nigga. Goddamn. Shit.
I did, like, I had me a good cry. I had to get that shit out because I was crying at every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, like that shit was too built up. You know what I mean? It was actually, it was like everything was fucking making me emotional and shit.
Yeah, you know what?
I had to get that shit out.
It's another thing wrong with us men. We let our shit that we feel build up so much in us that it clouds our vision and our thoughts. Most of us do need to cry about some shit.
Right.
Nigga can think clearer when he let that shit out. That's what I was trying to tell you about the shit with just plant your feet in the dirt every night, man. Ground yourself. Release, because it's a relaxing thing, you know what I'm saying? Because you relax.
Nigga, we don't got no grass around here.
I'm in the project, so how you think I feel, nigga? I'm like, damn, I'm standing out here in the grass.
Well, you said the dirt.
Look, I'm in the grass and the dirt. Motherfuckers walking past me like, Bink, you cool? What you want that juice? I said, no, nigga, I'm grounding myself. I'm relaxing. Look, I actually had Erica was out there, standing there, and Loaf looking at me like, having this day conversation. Yeah, that nigga high. Right. I'm not high, motherfuckers. I'm grounding myself.
You know niggas piss over there, right?
See, that's the bullshit you on. Look, you know what? I swear, when I went back into my apartment, I was like, man, I gotta wash my feet. They might have been, I know I just pissed right there a bunch of times. Damn. But the shit actually made me feel good, man. Because it made sense when dude was talking about it. Because we do have electrical currents in our body.
Right.
We are conductors, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I remember reading this thing in the Bible where it said God was fighting a motherfucker. And he told this motherfucker
about Jacob.
Right, when they was fighting, and he was like, as long as your feet is touching this ground, you will be a match. You will have a chance. But the minute you ain't on this dirt, you out your element. You know what I'm saying? They wrestle all night. This is in the book.
It's in the belly. But they're right. They was in the belly of the woman or something like Jacob. Yeah, like Jacob wrestled with God all night, something like that.
But in my opinion, that's just letting me know that's a motherfucker fighting with themselves over something. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's how I looked at it. Mm-hmm. But I do know this, man. In my life, Like I learned this when I was in the joint, working out like a motherfucker on that rec field, the sun beaming. That shit made me strong.
Jacob in the belly.
I used to get stronger off the sun, man. The sun provided me strength.
Jacob wrestling with God.
According to Seattle Christian Counseling, Jacob, Genesis chapter 32 verses 22 to 32, Jacob wrestled with what he thought was a man but turned out to be God, and he received a blessing. This blessing was a confirmation of the promises and blessings God had given his grandfather before him.
Bingo. I'm telling you, man. Like I told you, but like gotta get the video. You know, I actually can do video too. I think so. You know, like on this one.
So what's good? Like you could shoot the video off the laptop though, right?
Right.
But what would be better? A camera, just a standalone camera?
No, this is about lighting.
About lighting?
I think so.
You got hella lights, man.
Shit. Yeah. I think it's just about lighting. I had put that the V recorder with like and I think nigga, I'm damn near enough views to go live on fucking YouTube. I think you need 4,000 some shit. I might be there off of me playing my own shit 1,000 times over. Right, so they're trying to charge me money. But it's in the corner, it's in here. See, right there. I guess you just press this and it'll start recording. See what I'm saying?
Damn.
Next time, nigga, I guess we gotta get the camera ready. You ready for your close up?
Yes, Mr. DeVille.
You know what though? What's going on? We're gonna stop this show and then we'll make another one. We can keep it on, put it out. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow. Put this one out today and put another one out tomorrow. Good people. It was just chatter talk. You know, hope you learn. Well, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm not just talking to be talking. So, you know, I hope that you guys tune in to another show. I hope that you can hear me for the most part, or hear us for the most part, because I know we be just like Diego with the being onto the microphone. Got to get all that, whatever. Be all right. I know y'all can hear us. So,
right. And we don't own any copyrights on the music y'all hearing in that background.
Right, whatever that bullshit is. It's called Thin Walls.
Right, Thin Walls. No soundproofing.
Living in the hood. Get it out the mud, nigga.
Right.
It's when we are GP, and I'm out. Peace.
Peace.